question that can make otherwise competent adults quake with fear. We've all been there. You come to the end of the checkout line, and then comes that question: paper or plastic? For that one brief moment, we grocery buyers are made to feel like the fate of the planet hinges on our decision. Is there a correct answer? Our report on this tonight from NBC News Chief Environmental Correspondent Ann Thompson.
One bag is okay, plastic or paper?
It is the question food shoppers are asked every day.
Is there a bag preference?
A simple choice that even environmentally conscious shoppers, from Whole Foods in Chicago to Stu Leonard's in Yonkers, find confusing.
I generally pick paper because it's more protective of the environment.
But all too often, convenience rules.
You just caught me on a plastic day. Now I feel guilty.
Should she?
Consumers find themselves between a rock and a hard place when it comes to paper or plastic.
To find out what to do in the grocery store, we turn to Alan Hershkowitz of the Natural Resources Defense Council.
Depends on where you live.
Plastic bags threaten wildlife along the coast. So if that's where you call home, Hershkowitz says the choice should be paper. In the heartland, he says, it's plastic.
I just assumed that paper was the better choice, the more environmentally friendly choice.
People don't realize how big of a footprint the paper industry has.
Here's how they stack up. To make all the bags we use a year, it takes 14 million trees for paper, 12 million barrels of oil for plastic. The production of paper bags creates 70% more air pollution than plastic. But plastic bags create 4 times the solid waste, enough to fill the Empire State Building 2.5 times. And they can last up to 1,000 years.
Consider your answer to a simple question: paper or plastic? How about neither? They've become insidious global tumbleweeds, wreaking havoc on the environment. Each year, more than 500 billion plastic bags are used worldwide. And because most bags never fully biodegrade, the environment is loaded with tiny pieces. Even small particles can create major problems. Within large swaths of the Pacific Ocean, there are more tiny pieces of plastic than food. But there is good news. The list of countries and cities banning plastic bags is growing, and you can be part of the solution. So listen, bag the bags. Seriously, BYOB. Bring your own bags to the grocery store. One small step that leads to big change.
So, paper or plastic? Of course a reusable bag is best, but what if you're caught without one? We asked Darby Hoover, an expert at the Natural Resources Defense Council.
The first thing I do is to wonder if I can do without a bag at all. The second thing is to ask myself the question, which one of these bags am I more likely to reuse? Then the next question that I ask myself is, well, which of these bags is more recyclable in my communities? Also, I can sometimes try to check and see if the bags I'm looking at have recycled content, which helps close the recycling loop and ensure a market for those recycled materials when they are recycled.
Bottom line, think before you bag.
Reuse and recycle is the environmentalist mantra for plastic and paper. But the best choice, they say, is cloth or canvas, and BYOB. Bring your own bag.